athletes eat.
Awesome, thank you.
Stuck with us to our stage or
yeah,
split it?
Get it later.
What do you have for breakfast usually, like pre-race?
Usually oatmeal or a bagel, which they don't have here.
Yeah.
I had rice and bread today. So.
What do you think about the Japanese rice?
It's excellent.
Yeah.
The texture is perfect. Nice and sticky, but also, I don't know, easy to pick up with the chopsticks.
Nice,
I'm
nice.
enjoying it. We wanted to put some of our strong runners just to start off, and then hopefully the rest of us can kind of keep it up. I did it last year, it didn't go great, and now I feel like I know how to prepare a little bit better. I came in doing a little bit more road workouts and prep, as well as hopefully I have better fitness this year. So I finished track in May, so I had the most of the summer to focus on this and other races this fall.
Nice. And last year you ran the 5th section as well?
I did the 3rd section last year. Yeah, last year I went out as hard as I could. This year I will hopefully go out a bit more evenly. It depends where I get the sash relative to other runners next to me. Obviously it's nice to run with someone or sit behind them or something like that. So, I'll try to run it more evenly.
I'll have to feel where my fitness is. It's not a normal race because I have to keep in mind what I can do for my teammates as well. So the time gap matters more than place.
When's the last time you raced a race this long? Yeah.
This long? It's been a while, maybe a year. I raced a road race last year around August.
Okay.
It was 7 miles. That was painful. So I think preparing, and it was a bit hilly for the first 2 miles. I think just preparing myself, that like telling myself that it's going to be pretty similar. So
Do you look at the other athletes or do you just do your own race?
I don't think it matters because I know they're fast enough. So it's not going to change my
Strategy.
thinking or strategy. Knowing there's a 13:15 guy versus 13:25, because that's not a big difference, and they're all going to be fit. So basically, the moment we got in Japan, it's everything is focused towards this. Like, it would be fun to maybe have more time on the front end of the trip and see Tokyo and Kyoto, but like that's not what this is about. So,
Is it your first time in Japan?
First time, yes.
What do you think about it so far?
It's very beautiful, especially Izumo with the mountains in the background. I really enjoyed my run this morning. It was very quiet, peaceful.
What do you usually do before a race like this?
I like to do 2 miles where I walk for 2 minutes, jog for 2 minutes. Very easy, just to flush out the legs.
You're running the 4th leg. How long is that, the 4th leg?
6.2. I was put on that leg because the other athletes are better for the 10K, but I have a better 5K, so it's closer to my preferred distance.
Okay. And your 5K PB is?
15:26.
Rice, yogurt and granola.
Is that typical for race day breakfast or?
As typical as we could get it in Japan.
I usually go with a classic bagel with cream cheese at home if I was like racing at this time.
I'm the 6th leg, Tyler's 3rd. And
Are you happy with your leg or?
I mean, I'm very happy to just be here, but I've been training mostly for like 8 to 10K for the last few months, so I think it was kind of a perfect spot to be in. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it'll be fun.
yeah, I'm in the middle of a marathon block right now, so I'm happy with 10.2K feels short for me, and I think everyone else was happy to let me take the longest leg. So
I know Komenzawa, they won last year. They're in purple, and then there's another team.
One in green.
One in green.
McLaughlin.
Yeah, that one.
Is there like a goal I mean, they said in the presentation like top 8.
Yeah,
That's almost like a B goal. I feel like we can do better than 8.
I think it's a balance between, historically we've come in and we've been ranked high and we haven't performed. And so, if you haven't done it before, I think you have to just do the first thing first. But we have pretty high expectations of ourselves, and so yeah, making the podium, being top 8 is a goal for sure. It's a goal that we feel like we can achieve, but we've never done it before. So.
Yeah, it's definitely a little different for us because a lot of the guys on this team, those 5K PRs were from usually like a few years ago, and they're all at different stages in their careers when they get here. And obviously we're traveling a long way, so that has an impact. But I think this year we definitely have a lot of guys who are in shape to run their 5K PR or their 10K PR. So yeah, I think we're all looking forward to see kind of what results we can put together.
The coming off that hill looks pretty steep because on the course video they couldn't go up on the bus, right? So they couldn't. We never saw the downhill.
Yeah, I have 2 decent hills. There's one that's pretty steep, and then one that's pretty long.
Taking in the beauty right in front of your eyes.
Athletes eat. Name of the game.
What is it?
It's my cereal from home.
The Japanese are looking this be like, what?
You brought your cereal all the way.
Yep, I haven't for any race.
Pre-race?
Yep,
Did you have this last year as well? Or?
yep. Yeah, I do it before any race, regardless of time of day. So at least it's an afternoon race. It's more weird, but I'm doing this at 6 p.m.
Do you use the chopsticks every race?
I was gonna say, you
No, that's new.
You only use chopsticks.
But it might work. It makes you eat it mindfully rather than shoveling it down.
Do you have the plastic bag every?
No, the plastic bag's also new, but I think it'll be a to lose. So. Yeah, it's Have you got the sash? Probably. I want eyes on it. Somewhere in here.
Technically, it's still your responsibility.
As much as I would want to see Takeshi run back to the hotel bed to the start, which he would do.
She would.
Yeah, in 27 degrees. Yeah. Okay.
Everyone got shoes, uniform.
Yeah.
I'm leaving my body now.
Watches.
Today is very hot day, so if you can stay here. The AC conditioner is on, so up to you. But 30 minutes later, we will departure here.
Oh,
These were just for like our bags and stuff.
Oh. I don't feel like being by myself for 30 minutes.
I mean, I'll be with you.
We'll go back to get back to the inside. It will be better taking.
It's not a big deal.
Is that coffee, Karen?
It's coffee, yeah.
You always have coffee before?
Yep. Espresso.
北海道学連選抜石塚淳君、東北学連選抜吉田かなと君、青山学
Come on, Acer, allez, let's go, let's push! Allez, come on, Matthew, allez, Matthew, allez! Allez, tire des Yann, allez! There you go. Yo, Robert, give us a thumbs up. Yes, sir. Insane. Good shit, dude.
Let's go, boy.
Yes.
The last couple of Ks, huh?
Let's friggin' go, boys!
Yeah!
Yes, sir.
Yeah! The last two legs aren't that strong? Yeah! That was beautiful, man.
Yeah, boy.
Congratulations.
Yeah, boy. Hey everyone, you're on camera. Yeah.
You missed the celebration.
You did, yes. We can't like replicate. Yeah, like. There were 3 guys who finished second on that.
That was a great race. Yeah,
You took
got
the-
it in 6th and then finished in 5th, so I'm happy. Yeah, I think that's the best that I could have done team-wise on the day.
Battling with the team in red, right? For a long time.
Josai?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got it. Jordan said 12 seconds up. I caught him at 5K on the second hill, and then he just hung on to me. And I would just try to surge and he would hang on, and I would surge and he would hang on, and I felt like I got a gap with like a mile to go, so I just pressed there, and I was able to get some separation, and then it was just trying to budget out my energy all the way home. So yeah, I mean they put me in a great position, and I was close enough to the leg in 5th place that I could chase them the whole way. It was perfect for me. I just could just lock in and just go to sleep and just try to slowly reel him in the first half. So it made my job easy. Yeah, it was good.
He got passed right at the end by Waseda.
Yeah, we were battling from 5K through maybe 8K.
Yeah.
And I would just try to put in a surge. I felt like I would get a step, and then he would come and close the gap. And so I would just let up a little bit, and then I was just trying to be ready in case he went by me. And anytime I felt like I just got a little gap, I tried to press as much as I could. And eventually I broke him with like 2K to go, and then it's just you try to run scared. You try to just budget everything you have so that you use everything right before you get to the line.
And what do you think about this kind of racing? Like,
I mean, it felt like a home meet. Like we were on the other side of the world in another country, and I felt like half the people here were yelling for the Ivy League. So I'm grateful we got this chance.
nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How is it for you, Will?
Good. Yeah, I was really happy with it. Same leg as last year where I bombed. So wanted redemption. And yeah, it was perfect. Kieran handing off in second with like smallish pack.
Yeah.
So it was fun to be like racing literally at the front. That was so sad. Yeah.
Because you got in second, maybe like 8 seconds behind. I think.
Yeah, I eventually caught the guy that was leading.
Yeah.
And outkicked the guy that I was like handing off with. But then some other guy just like stormed through. I ran with him for a bit, and then he just let out a yell and just sent it. So yeah, his split time was unreal.
And compared to the time last year, like, because it was warmer, right?
A minute quicker.
Oh, really? Okay.
Similar wind, but hotter.
So,
It
yeah.
was so hot. Like the sun was still out.
Yeah.
Just really nice my last year to come back and like do the race justice.
Nice.
Yeah, happy with that.
How was it, Kieran, for you?
It was a lot of fun, yeah.
Did you? How did you feel? Did you feel good or?
I felt as good as I would. Like, yeah, I probably could have been in better shape, but I had to do what I can to just like.
Did you lead the pack?
Yeah, I don't think anyone else wanted to, so I didn't want to lead either. We went pretty slow, and then last mile was just as hard as I could.
So the Aoyama, I think the guy in green went ahead, right?
Yeah.
That was like what, in the last K or?
Yeah, last K, yeah. Maybe last 400.
And you were pushing already before? Or you were waiting?
Pushing with like 1 mile to go.
Okay. How did it go for you?
Better than last year, but I was definitely the weakest link on the team, but glad I could at least sort of hold my own so that we didn't lose too much ground. I felt that I was able to hold on a little bit better than last year, but I would have liked to stay up with 5th place.
So the team in red, was it the team in red that passed?
I can't remember which team
Josai,
that was. But yeah, I wish I could have stuck on it. I think that would have helped Robert a lot. I'm glad he could get it done anyways. You have to feel out what pace they're going. I tried maybe 30 seconds hanging on to him, and I felt that I was going to burn out if I kept that up, so I laid off the gas a little bit and then just tried to set my own pace without losing too much ground on him. He was still a good barometer for how fast I was going.
Nice. How was the race for the team?
Really exciting. Yeah, I mean, came back, we're all like, yeah!
I think like messaging all the alums through the chat, people are really excited. All the guys who've been following it and we're able to like give them the opportunity to follow it more this year are really excited, and I think like you know, we're really fired up. I mean, it's the highest finish for this team ever. I haven't seen Robert's full final result yet individually, but we had on the first leg, Kieran was second, Will had the second fastest time on the second leg, Ace had the second fastest time on the fourth leg, and he was 4 seconds away from winning it as well. And I think that like the strategy we used this year about thinking about figuring out how to make sure we're in a good position to make sure we're involved in the race. I think in past years we might have like overvalued longer legs that are later, which, you know, you can do that if you're a team that's going to be competitive through the whole thing and really like want an ace to win it. But in terms of trying to make sure you're in that race in the top 8, we did a really good job of making sure that that a lot of our best athletes were first, even if someone like, you know, Ace was running one of the shorter legs, he's really just like up there and able to do it. And then someone like Rob, even the best great position as a marathoner in the end to be in a 10K leg to, you know, he has someone to look at and run down, and he did a great job with that too. Focusing on guys and like getting them prepared ahead of time to feel like, know that this is a really exciting experience. I know I was talking with Perry, who's right over there, and he was like, yeah, I thought this was just like another trip. There are a lot of trips that the Ivy League does where they send the team to like Europe or something and they just go and like party and it's like, okay, you'll like race a little bit or whatever. But, you know, we did orientation calls, brought alums in to talk about how awesome the trip was, and kind of gave the guys a sense of, hey, this is like an awesome experience, and like after the race we would love for you to get up to shenanigans, but like this is a race that even if you've like never heard of this, you are going to want to run well here. Like there's fans lining the freaking course. You're gonna show up and be like, if you run bad, you're gonna show up and be like, I wish I had 10th fit and wish I'd run better. And I think like being able to instill that in the athletes ahead of time, that they should really be, this is something they're going to want to be in shape for and run well, was a big part of it.
Now that you're 5th, like what's gonna be the goal, the next goal?
Perry's over here saying number 1, but I think what I'd say is our, you know, like our alumni group that was involved with recruiting and involved with a lot of the work we did to like get these guys prepared. When we set out to do it, we kind of set out to be a top 8 team within 3 years, and you know, we've done that in 1 year and gone beyond that. I think it's like we're not always going to have athletes who are exactly as strong as some of the athletes on this team, but making sure this isn't like a one-time thing, making sure that when we come back next year and future years, we're consistently racing guys who are ready to run and able to put us in the position to be in the top. Ivy League を応援してくれて本当にありがとうございました。よろしくお願いします。
Thank you very much.
Awesome, thank you.
大好きアサヒビール